Good morning, Justin. I went on vacation to Hawaii recently, which I haven't done in a very long time, and I did a lot of really fun things. I walked beautiful beaches, explored nature, visited a Shinto temple, made some new friends, saw the most brilliant double rainbow of my life outside of Costco, did some casual cosplay, went to Hawaii's largest cultural festival, and got absolutely soaked by rain. It was awesome, but you know me, I struggle to turn off, even on vacation. And lately, things have been pretty rough. So I started to think about all the ways I look at the world. I went to this beach a lot. It wasn't my favorite beach, but it was close to our hotel, and really pretty. It's a great spot to go swimming, grab a drink from any number of beachside restaurants, and watch dozens of aspiring surfers scramble to catch these waist-high waves out in the water. Now I can look at this beach and see a lot of things to be upset about. This area used to be wetlands until it was drained and blanketed by high-rise resorts and imported sand that is constantly being eroded away. Enormous amounts of money and energy are spent to find temporary fixes but don't address the root causes, such as sea level rise and dying coral reefs, which are essential for natural sand production and coastal protection. But I can also look at this beach and see a lot of things that make me happy. It's a gorgeous piece of land art and architecture that thousands of passionate people worked together to create and maintain. This beach and the surrounding businesses generate 42% of all Hawaii's tourism revenue, which funds essential public services like education, healthcare, public transit, as well as environmental projects aimed at restoring native ecosystems and preventing further biodiversity loss. Sometimes I see these people as a swarm of rude and entitled tourists, pointedly ignoring the improvised shelters that sporadically dot the beach. And sometimes I see them as happy people, excited to just spend time with their loved ones in a beautiful place. I don't want to make this sound like a bigger deal than it is. This isn't a new problem for me, and I bet most people struggle with this from time to time. I'm not at a critical turning point. I just had time to think about things. F. Scott Fitzgerald once wrote, "The test of a first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold two opposing ideas in mind at the same time and still retain the ability to function." I'm not sure I agree that it is a measure of intelligence, but I do think that this ability to withstand and even embrace cognitive dissonance, what John Keats called negative capability, is necessary to truly understand ourselves, each other, and the world around us, all of which can sometimes be contradictory and paradoxical. It's easy to see things in black and white, believe that all bad things happen because of bad people, that pain is the result of malevolence or at best ignorance. I'm constantly tempted to think of certain people as evil, mustache-twirling caricatures because that's easy, and empathy is hard. But the world and people are much more complex than that. Pain can also be caused by love, and hope, and complacency, and fear and weakness, or by protecting someone, by trying to help, by just being alive. That doesn't mean I think terrible people don't exist. There are plenty out there who are happy to nurture the worst parts of human nature like it's a fire that they can use to burn down whatever stands in their way. Everywhere you look, there's something terrifying to see. But there's hope too. You know, look for the helpers. I know that it doesn't help to only see the bad, at least for me. Become too cynical and you stop caring because you don't believe things can get better. And if you only ever see the good, you stop caring because you don't realize that things need to get better. I don't know the right balance to strike right now, but I know that I have to see both. And sometimes I can look at something and see one side of it, then the other, and back and forth, see the heartbreak, then the happiness, feel disdain, then compassion. But I can do that forever and never reach a conclusion. I don't know if there's a better way, but maybe I shouldn't be so focused on this proverbial finish line. Perhaps the process of looking at something, seeing the love and the hate, is more important than the outcome. And maybe that will be enough. Justin, I'll talk to you soon.